Yes, sir. We are rolling into another week of Barn Burner. Welcome to it. Wonder what we'll get into today. Curious. Sometimes you never know. We have a rough plan as to what the topics are going to be. The structure of the show. A rough plan.
Our pre-show meeting.
Rough plan. Brought to you by Bet365, presenting sponsor of Barn Burner. Hockey fans, check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. You must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. Would you do that? Super chat. All the proceeds will go to the Youth Centers of Calgary. That means if you're watching live on YouTube, you put a comment in with a little bit of cash. Cash gets donated, and then we talk about you. We talk about you on the show because we're here. Once again, separately together in the McLeod Law LLP studios. McLeod Law. McLeod Law.
What a performance on Friday. Oh my God.
Quite a performance.
Unique approach.
Yeah, it's a unique approach. Giving back, I guess, in their own way.
Oh.
As we held our, I know we'll get people may not won't get too deep into it, but we had our annual playoff draft Friday over at Hotel Arts. Thank you to Hotel Arts for being tremendous hosts, great venue, and it was a night to remember once again. Austin from McLeod Law, he loves draft night.
Yeah, he does.
It's one of his favorite nights of the year. He loves draft night.
He told me he had a plan, and I was like, well, you just draft players. What do you mean a plan? But he had a plan.
Yeah, usually if you have a plan when you go into something, it's with the intention of winning or coming out on top.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the motivation was. In the end, it raised a lot of money for charity.
I think that was the win.
Yeah, it was Kids Sport Calgary, I think, came out all right on the night, as it turned out.
Yeah.
Heading into the draft, it was a fundraising type of a deal. If you raise money, whoever raises the most money will have the right to pick where they select. And Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, our guys, top of the charts, paid to get in, paid for the top spot, ended up trading away the player that they took at first.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that
amazing.
all come through? Wow.
Yeah, I think it went through.
Stuff.
Wow.
I got some word on Saturday. It's like, yeah, we ended up doing that trade. But again, it's for the kids.
For the kids.
It's for the kids.
Benefited massively.
Yeah. I think they got Jason Robertson back in that McDavid deal. Stars might want to hurry up and play some hockey if they want to help out Crystal Waters in that. But anyway, back to McLeod Law. Their strategy was to trade down.
Right.
They
amass more picks, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was, even though you're not allowed to have more picks. I don't know if Austin knew that.
I think they had a bad scouting department and they didn't know what to do. So
maybe
they were nervous. Yeah.
So their first round pick was up for grabs, and then the second round pick was up for grabs, and the third round pick, and the fourth, and the fifth. What ended up, you could just look at the draft board as the night went on. That was the last round.
Round 10
of the draft, which actually, I don't even know if it existed. It was a made-up round. McLeod Law traded all of their picks away.
Every other team had got one McLeod Law pick and was done after 9 rounds. They had 10 players each. That left McLeod Law with every pick of the 10th round, and they just went up and read the list of the Ducks roster, and Edmonton sucks, go Ducks. Quack.
Now the flip side is for every pick that they traded away, there was a cash component that was for Kids Sport Calgary. So we'll trade our first rounder for $1,000, $2,500, whatever it was. And I mean, it's more reason to cheer for the Ducks, frankly.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah, it's more reason to cheer for Anaheim. But McLeod Law went up, and yeah, they got as many Ducks as they wanted, pretty much by the time. It was a pick of the litter.
Yeah, I don't know how many had gone earlier, so I don't know if they missed.
Only Cutter Gauthier had gone, and I think they traded for him at the podium, and then away they went.
Yeah.
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy.
They got the whole flock
for them, yeah. But it was a good old night. There was some, as there tends to be, kind of what the history of the event has been. There's some punishments. We call it the Oiler. There's some tax involved. if you're going to select Oiler players. They make no mistake.
People were warned. They knew the rules.
There's an Oiler tax. If you take an Oiler, be prepared for some sort of comeuppance, and there was comeuppance. You can take a little bit of a look as to people don't know what the hell we're talking draft for. What we had a go ahead, Jack.
I love that stuff.
Group of teams together. They get their tables, they got their laptops, their draft notes, and they select players. And then at the end, the winner will win $3,000 entry into next year's event. But it's all about raising money for Kids Sport Calgary. This was one of the later, again, a delicacy in Edmonton is, of course, spam or click, as it may be known here. I think this was for Vasily Podkolzin.
Ouch.
If memory serves. It was the...
it's a steep price to pay for pods.
The click eating. There's Jay from Paybuilt looking great. Loving it.
So good. Well, and this guy apparently had come down from Edmonton, and he thought it was a reward, not a punishment. So,
it was an Edmonton delicacy.
Like, it is Friday. I'm going to treat myself.
Do you want me to pay for this, or
what do I owe you?
No, it's on the house. We got it for you. But somebody said I prefer click. I don't know if there's a difference between spam and click.
You can pretend there is, but
yeah, I don't know what it is. It's
you got to fry that shit up no matter what.
It's kind of a veiled meat of some sort. There's some jelly.
It's meat. It's whatever is left.
Yeah.
If you think dogs are bad,
you feel like it would have been one of those ones where there was just, like you say, the scraps of stuff left over. It's, well, I guess we'll just fire this into the whoa.
Hey,
don't be throwing that out. Well, what are we possibly going to do with this? Look at this. It's gross. I bet if we smush it all together.
If we smush this and add an obscene amount of salt.
Yeah, bathe it in salt water for a week or two. Let's go.
And then house it in jelly. Ram it into a can. Okay, maybe, but we better make sure that the can comes with its own lock and key.
That's right.
So that the owners can get into it should emergency strike. It's a great night. I don't know what the total is. Well, I'm sure Kids Sport will tell us.
I'll reach out. We'll have a total for tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a great one. Did you have something else there, Jack? Because
I've just got a couple more of the punishments from the night if we want to go through them.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we kind of knew going in that I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay.
It'll be on our socials.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. You know what? We'll go right to it. There's a super chat coming in. Fellas! Maskman 2920. You came up. You say, "Hey guys, I'm Maskman 2929. Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Great experience Friday night at the draft. Pleasure to meet you all, and what a night for the kids. The best was the Oilers pick penalty.
Penalties, plural.
Yeah, penalties for sure. Yeah. Maskman says he's been watching and listening to the radio show since day one, so appreciate being there for a long time. But yeah, there was
P1.
There was a few there. Paul Coffey.
Yeah.
Orange. Yeah, it's all about that.
Apparently the coffee was the tough one.
Coffee was tough.
Is that what the word was? Yeah.
I was sent on Saturday a conversation with the AI that someone had and said, "Hey, if I ate all these things, what should I do?" They were all the Oiler pick punishments. Like, well, if your stomach's feeling off, you should head to the hospital. And like, what if I had sauerkraut? Like, that's probably not a good idea. Let's stick to toast and water.
Yeah.
It was basically like, don't ever put all these things in you at once. A gastrointestinal war zone.
It's a challenge. That's the challenge.
And what's odd is I think the one person who probably did put all of that was
Alabama,
one of the hottest women in the building. So I thought there'd be some delinquent dude somewhere. Yeah. So this was the instant coffee. Because we kind of looked at Paul Coffey's done such a great job with the blue line.
Oh. Not ideal. Is it bad?
Is it bad?
No, it's really good. I'm going to stop drinking coffee. I'm just going to eat instant coffee.
And they thought they were all kind of like, here, I'll take the,
I'll be doing this.
I'll do this for you. No, it was all I made sure the staff at the Hotel Arts were great.
Yeah, they were all over.
Made sure we had enough spoons.
First overall pick right here.
What is this here?
Yeah, this was Crystal Waters. They took McDavid first overall. And we kind of said, if you're going to be a big Oiler fan, you need to bleed orange.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here you might be peeing orange, depending, as you had to eat the can of pumpkin pie filling.
Yum.
Oh my God. At one point, someone was chugging a bottle of vinegar. I don't know what the Oilers tie-in with that was. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it was we were doing shots.
It was an
doing some
Oilers
shots.
text. Yeah, there we are. There's the shot of vinegar.
Well, and dude on the left is like, that's not vinegar. That shit's bullshit.
All right, you get one too.
All right, here's one for you. That's vinegar. Yeah, I know. That's
Taylor, she was a trooper.
good stuff. That was on Friday. Appreciate everybody for taking part. Next year, we'll have details. Get in on it. It's a great night. A lot of fun.
The best.
Yeah.
That was the best yet, I think.
But I think at the end there was the offer for McDavid, which included a $5,000 donation to kids sport. So I felt I think there was some guilt on the other side where it's like, we really don't want to do a McDavid for Robertson.
It is
deal
for the
necessarily.
kids, though.
But if we don't do it, we're kind of taking 5 large out of the pockets. All right. I think Sean at Crystal Waters was like, fellas,
Fellas.
let's do the deal.
And again, another great reason to cheer for the Ducks. So the Crystal Waters doesn't get screwed by
right.
that McDavid deal.
That's right.
Eh.
Totally. So thank you, McLeod Law. McLeod Law did a great job. Everybody did a great job. Crystal Waters, the guys, that was the thing. They fundraised to get the first overall pick.
Oh, it's true.
And then had to trade it away due to guilt later on in the night. Nonetheless, it's all good. Where else to start? But
I might start with a question.
Why
Why are you at home?
Oh,
It's the roads are fine.
Yeah, it's everything melted.
are they?
Yeah.
I'm safety above all.
I didn't know if you
else.
hadn't left since Friday, but it's warm, it's sunny.
It kind of started on Saturday, I guess.
What's going on?
And then by last night, I can barely get around. My right hip is locked right fucking.
Hip?
Your hip?
I don't know what
you
the
know what
hell.
that's from.
Too much screwing.
Friday night.
Oh, Dino.
Jack, turn me
Damn
up a
it.
little.
How so there wasn't a fall, there wasn't a major impact.
No fall, no nothing.
No, we know.
You and Hubert, you gotta
It's
get your hips
fine.
did, eh?
You'll be fine. Get it work done.
Need a resurfacing?
I honestly, I think I get the foot daddy. Jack's dad got one done. I told him, get us a deal. Oh,
I saw Huberto at Ranchman's. He looked fine.
Oh,
He looked good. He was
Really?
like, yeah.
Two-stepping?
Two-stepping?
Oh boy. Jack, how's the jacket?
Good.
Oh, what a heater.
is that the home run jacket?
It's
that's-
the home run, it's the Blue Jays home run jacket.
All right, let's talk hockey.
well, let's just get in. Let's just take a listen. Here was my night last night. Again,
I don't want to hear you grunting and
No,
groaning
it's
in
not
bed.
your
Jesus
hip.
Christ,
No,
there's
but
hockey games on.
I mean, last night, I'm meaning by about 6 p.m. or whatever.
oh,
I need to go and sit in the hot tub, try and loosen some shit up. So I go and it's like, oh, it's third period, 1-0 here, Boston. Then the woman I live with, she comes out, she's like, it's 2-0 now, Boston. I'm like, dude, it's not good. It's not good. I come back inside and I'm hearing. Well, that's positive.
Okay.
All right, bit of a skirmish behind the net. All right, 2-1. Maybe we got a game here. Jack, maybe we got a game here.
We had a game, all right.
Thompson passing it to the
It happened in a
Goosebumps.
hurry.
It was
It
so
happened in a hurry.
good. They were booing the Sabres
Yeah.
at
I
the
didn't
end of a power
understand. I
play.
was.
And I get it. You're spending way more money than you've ever spent on a ticket to watch the Sabres
No, you
play
don't.
in franchise history. And they're frustrated because this high-flying team that scored with relative ease all year has been completely shut down on a power play. And they're down 2-0 against a lower-seeded team at home for the most anticipated game in a decade and a half. But you still shouldn't have booed.
801 to Cooney. I'm glad we didn't go to this. 811. We should have went to this.
Yeah. I did text us because it was whatever day, Friday. It's like, you know what, buddy, you're gonna have lots of time to go to Buffalo. You can go round 2. There's gonna be a lot. Game 1's kind of, hey, look at me, I got to game 1. It's like, ooh, that might have been a good
Unreal.
But that being said, game 1, Boston did a damn fine job of doing what they needed to, and then it kind of fell apart. So
yeah,
What
they
was it,
were
52
Swayman was
minutes?
good. And you know what? It was interesting listening to Ray Ferraro was talking. He's like, the Bruins are in good shape here, but they're gonna have to start to do something because they're just letting Swayman
Yeah.
bar the door. It's like they're gonna have to start to try and actually do something here. And sure enough, it was and kind of I showed my kid these goals last night. He was like, so what kind of there was not a lot there. The first goal is kind of it's a little flub behind the net, and Thompson with his reach manages to wrap it around and tuck it in. That second goal, I guess there's a bit of pressure on the forecheck. Tuck goes in on a forecheck and they cause a turnover. But it looked like they're going to make the pass out front for whoever was in the slot. But Thompson keeps it and just kind of it's a wrister
lift
along
his
the
left
ice. You
leg.
hear it hit the bottom bar of the net, like when my buddy Beef was in net. Fuck, it was be a killer. It's like, can you not just keep your stick on the ice? God, clang, top bar, no, bottom bar. And then, yeah, the third one's a hell of a shot. But by then, it's the building is alive.
well, and it was dead quiet and complaining for a large portion of the game. And then I wonder if this is I mean, we know Thompson's good, but playoffs, emotions, all of a sudden you start looking at him, you're going, well, this guy could elevate and is good enough to elevate. Now, it's one game. It's obviously 2 goals. Great job. But you start to
Big
wonder if
spot.
there's a little magic there.
Well, we talked about their lack of experience, and you compare that to some of that Boston roster. You got lots of guys that have been on deep runs. Not a ton of overlap from that crew that with a big run a few years ago, but like enough.
Yeah.
And it was, are they going to be squished by the pressure of the moment, or are they going to be able to gain some experience in this series? Like game 1 itself, how much better do you feel about the Sabres that they pulled that off? Not because they're up 1-0 in the series, but when they're down later. At some point, they're like, "Don't worry, we got this."
Yeah,
like, and if they lose, say there's an empty netter, it's 3-0. There's a lot of chatter. So okay,
Right.
well, that's this.
Oh, they're
it's
not ready
great
for
you
this.
got
well,
here.
and they hadn't controlled the play. They generated shots, and there was opportunity, but it wasn't like they were. I don't know. From my point of view, it wasn't like they were flying around undeniably dominating the hockey game. I think they were the better team, but score dictated the Bruins sitting back a little bit, or whatever hell you call that.
Trapping.
Score effect or whatever. But honestly, I don't think the fans should have been booing, but it wasn't like they were shot out of a cannon and they just kept flying at you.
No,
it turned and they got going, which is great for the Sabres, but it wasn't undeniable. And you can see how Boston could win this series.
Yeah, the power play was awful for Buffalo. They
It's
couldn't generate
awful,
anything.
and it
Like,
was awful.
They
going
kept trying to
in.
get in the zone without dumping it in, and Boston just left all their penalty killers right up at the blue line. It was like, chip it past them.
I think they showed the stat there in the third. It's been 8 games since they've scored. It's 8 straight games now. They haven't scored a power play goal.
I think they're
or
0
whatever.
for April, unless that was a different game. Like,
No, that could
that's
be. Yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, in turn, if you're Lindy, you're very happy that you can trot out game 1 as a learning experience. Like, hey, if we get down,
And you won.
We're in this thing. Do not pack it in. We give us 8 minutes and we can erase a multi-goal deficit. It's 8th team ever, just the 8th team ever, to trail by multiple goals in the last 10 minutes and still win it in regulation.
I wonder as much about what Boston's mindset is, because there's part of you that goes, well, here's our blueprint.
Yeah.
We just have to finish the job, or holy F, we give one away there. Whoa, we had
Early
best
enough
win
in
the
this,
next.
early enough in the series, you can probably trot out we knew we weren't going to sweep. We were going to lose some games. We were fine in this game for whatever, 54, 52 minutes. We'll be fine. Our goalie's better than you could do all that kind of, but I do wonder is that one of the little hurdles that you finally get over, or not that you finally get, or that you get over, like you say, right along the way to winning some games and some series. It's quite an accomplishment for game one of a series.
To look at that crowd at the 10-minute mark of the third, and then look at the crowd in the final 2 minutes, like,
Yeah.
good.
There was a lot of good stuff. I saw this one.
Goodness.
It was on Twitter, and I
got a bunch too.
You throw throw some things on Twitter, and sometimes he really knows what he's talking about. Other times, not so much. This was literally on my feed at the same time, and I happened to grab it. I thought, I wonder if Matt Merles from Spit and Chicklets. I blame TV and NHL execs for this Sabres loss. 7:30 p.m. in Buffalo on a Sunday. The fans are all hung by the time the second period starts. So yeah, tough loss there. And our own Mike Gould, Vegas going into these playoffs with Carter Hart as their number one game starter is just a horrible choice.
Pizza Mike, not a fan of Carter Hart.
Yeah. So both little whoopsie there. We'll talk about Vegas in a moment, I suppose, but pretty awesome. We had some drama elsewhere. You talk about teams that maybe feel like, hey, we got maybe a little bit of destiny on our hands. The Montreal Canadiens.
Wow.
That's going out.
Quite a game. And I don't know how much you watched of this, but there was a lot going on in a short amount of time. It was like Montreal is up 1-0. And Josh Anderson scores to make it 2-0. Goals disallowed for a high stick. Then 12 seconds later, Anderson takes a charging penalty. He nearly killed Dastus behind the net. And then a minute 20 after that, Radish scores, and then Hagel scores 29 seconds. It was a bang. It went from 2-0 Montreal to 2-1 Tampa in what felt like a heartbeat. They go back and forth, a lot of power plays. And Cooper had talked about that kind of before and after the game. But it gets to overtime. And
with a power play that's overlapping into overtime,
Slavkovsky
lost his net. He's too deep towards the goal line.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. He's a big man.
That's not in the off the post and in. Like, that's
5 power play goals in the night, 3 for Montreal, all 3 Slavkovsky goals with the man advantage. 2 for Tampa come with the power play.
Even prior, I was going to bring this up. Have not liked the reffing. Too many penalties.
So it's funny because I agree in that game, and then I watched Utah Vegas, and there was a scrum after every whistle. It felt like for stretches of the game, and it's like if you just put someone in the bin here, this will settle down. And I'm not asking for more penalties, but it hasn't been consistent at all. I guess is my point. We've seen some games with a ton of power.
I'd rather him scrumming and the boys fighting and clawing than watching penalty. I thought there were some in the
Utah Vegas was like WWE. It was crazy.
Well, that's playoff hockey.
John Cooper talked about it before the game. It's like with power plays, it's kind of how it goes. First round into the second round, you start, and then the whistles start to go away. It'd be nice if we could just have some consistency. Now, in fairness, afterwards, Cooper, his quote to the press: "I had a problem with us. We took 4 offensive zone penalties. Look at them. That's not over aggression. That was stupidity on a lot of them. That was on us." A game that we just gave them an opportunity to win. This is the Stanley Cup playoffs, not game 62. Extremely disappointing in the way we conducted ourselves and the amount of penalties we took. So not hanging it on the refs. But
he does make a good point. We showed the graph.
He does make a good point. I'm curious. When I was watching the game last night, I was thinking about who's more motivated to play for their coach. I'm not taking anything away from John Cooper, who's going in the Hall of Fame as a coach.
Yeah.
But I looked to Pittsburgh, who had Sullivan there forever. Fresh face, play better. And I'm not saying that, but right now, who's more motivated to play for their coach? The Tampa Bay Lightning, who've been with Cooper for a decade plus, or the Montreal Canadiens and Marty St. Louis? I think it's Montreal.
I think there's a ton of excitement around that roster. Like coach, just, the season they've had, it's all new. For Tampa, this is old hat. What is it?
I know.
9 years they've been doing this. They're in round 1,
and that's and those quotes or Cooper answering, they're bang on answers. But I almost wonder in the dressing room if you'd just prefer him to say, "Yeah," you know what I mean? It's fine for him to be critical. He's been around. He's done it. He knows more about coaching than I ever will. But I'm just curious if the team, his honesty is needed at that point. It might mean nothing, but
Yeah.
I'm reading into it a little bit.
It's not him having his players' backs for sure, because you know that the
Exactly. And his
question was.
players don't need
Yeah.
to hear. You can say that to him in the room, fellas. We beat ourselves here.
Mhm.
We can't do it. You don't need to go public with it. And might end up being nothing, but I actually wonder if there's some.
There's something with Montreal until
They got the
and now
Magic right now.
they can easily lose this series, but there was opportunity there for a young, inexperienced team, especially with that sequence in the second period where
Yeah.
they think they're up by a goal and then penalty, goal, two, bang, bang like that. Well, they find, and then it was Slavkovsky who tied it before that second period was over, so they head into the third tied, and then get to overtime. What did you make of the Vegas? Because I was watching Vegas Utah for a good chunk of it. I didn't stay and watch the third.
I watched the whole game. It was like I thought Utah had a nice little jump early, and they had a lead to handle for a while. Vegas tied it. They got another lead, and then we just saw huge amounts of physicality from Vegas over and over
Which
and
is
over.
what you hadn't seen earlier in the year.
Yeah,
Correct. And which is what, why we tune into playoffs and love playoff hockey so much, because the physicality goes through the roof. Nick Dowd was MFing guys. I'm going to bleep and kill you. Like was, veins were popping out of his face. They kind of looked like the gutsy Golden Knights of a couple of years ago, where they don't worry about a lead. They turn it on late. The building's bananas. They're big and physical. Scrum. It was impressive.
Carter Hart does get the start. The one goal that beats him is Logan Cooley it's a great one-timer. The second goal is, he kind of misplays it and tries to direct the rebound to the corner. It goes off his guy and in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a work in progress. I'm not prepared to get, passing or failing grade. He gets the win, 31 saves. Barbashev just running guys over.
He had a couple monstrous hits. Yeah.
Spitting chickless guys. He's a cigarette machine. He was, friggin' tank out there.
Mm-hmm.
But they get 2 goals in a minute 47. It was a kind of a quick reminder between what we saw with kind of Montreal, obviously Buffalo, and there. The whole thing can turn so fast. Just when you think, okay, well, we know how this is going to end. Just sit tight.
Even that
emotions are high.
Even that first game, Carolina against Ottawa, we thought we had an Ottawa goal. It goes to review, and then it's another goal the other way. Like just these swings where, like you can't just turn it off when looks like the Bruins are going to lock down, with all 5 men back and no forecheck, a 2-0 lead down. Didn't happen.
Yeah. There was that other game yesterday. We'll talk about it. I'm not sure. I'd be lying to you if I said I spent a lot of time watching Colorado.
I watched a bunch of Colorado.
I didn't watch 1 second.
They were pretty damn good. Forsberg was really good, and their power play still looks lost, which is crazy because you have Kadri, McKinnon, Natchez, Makar, Nichushkin, Landeskog, like on and on, Brock Nelson.
That
like
is
it's
stunning.
It's incredible that this power play doesn't work. And I just look at the first unit, those 5 guys. It's like, how many of those guys thrive with carrying the puck? It's like, well, Natchez does. He's got the speed. McKinnon for sure. Naz doesn't like sharing it a ton. He likes to hold and fire. Makar's gifts are carrying the puck and distributing a bit. Like, I don't know. Like, is there too many guys that want the puck and not enough puck? It's weird to watch them struggle because they had chances against the Kings to blow this wide open.
One thing you could do is split them all up.
Yeah, put it on 2 units.
If you feel like that is an issue.
Yeah.
Like, it's the playoffs. We're here to win. Sorry about your stats.
And look, they controlled the game. It really didn't feel like it was close until LA had a late one and then pulled their goalie. But like it easily could have been a 4-0.
It does not feel like
They
LA
weren't
is
sweating.
putting a threat into.
Yeah, and so they've got the full series to figure that out. But it's also been the whole season trying to figure it out. And it was a little better after the deadline, but it's still not there.
Capital Chev, part of the Capital Automotive Group, obviously. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive. It's Calgary's truck destination. Capital Chev, Buick GMC, the lineup of Silverados and Sierras, SUVs, Denali's, delicious. You might have heard about the $99 lease. That's a real thing. Big inventory, competitive pricing, and a team that knows how to keep things simple. Whether you need something built for winter roads or maybe the upcoming summer road trips, now's the time, and this is the place where you walk in curious, leave confident. It's trucks, it's deals, and no-nonsense experience, just the way Calgary likes it. CapitalChev.ca. Give them a visit. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. New car smell, fresh roads, just cruising. Maybe you want to drive to Buffalo.
Mm.
It's a long
No.
haul.
Is it?
Road trip? No. What I need is Montreal and Buffalo to get through. Then
That's a hell of a series if we get that one.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like we watch one game and you can't help but just draw conclusions about how you feel about both teams. But you need 4. Like everyone thinks Dallas is cooked right now, probably because they got beat up in game 1. Doesn't mean they're
We
not.
talk
winning game
about
2,
it
3,
every
and 4.
year.
Because it's all we have to look at. It's like this is
Yeah.
the only sample we have, and we overreact like crazy.
Is
Yeah.
there momentum in the playoffs? We talk about it all the time. It looks like it's going a certain direction. We think we know what's happening.
No.
Let's play another game. We'll find out just what's going on. There will be games tonight, which is nice.
Yeah, we got 3 game 2s and the final game 1.
What's the matter?
Shaking his head. He doesn't like the night game, I'm guessing.
I'm not staying up.
Come on.
It's too late.
It's going to take a unique set of circumstances for me to stay up, but
Yeah.
it's on the table.
My TV has a go to bed timer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to bed, you dummy. Here's what we got
Penguins-
tonight.
Flyers Penguins game 2. Flyers are up 1-0.
Oh,
Ottawa,
Jack.
Carolina. The Canes shut out the Sens in game 1. They're looking to take a controlling 2-0 lead. And yeah, Dallas, surprisingly, handled with relative ease in game 1. 6-1 the Wild
5.
take the opener. And Oilers Ducks. I guess that's the one you're talking about. It'll be game 1.
Yeah, the late one. I would love to watch it. It's just sleep's important, Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10p. That's late for you.
Oof.
10p. You're gonna toothbrush and pee and be in bed. Yeah.
10 PE.
10p.
Yeah, it's 8P here. But
Mm.
anyway. The one at the top there, the Penguins and the Flyers.
Oh,
3-2. Jack, we were
Hell.
we weren't sure how you were going to get
Saturday's
your,
a tough day. Sorry for interrupting you, Dino, but Saturday's a tough day for Jack.
Yeah?
He cooked the goose on Friday.
Oh, yeah?
All excited to watch the game on Saturday.
The Penguins were a lot like me. It was just sleepy, boring.
Oh,
I didn't bring any energy to the game Saturday, and neither did those guys because Philly controlled the entire game. It felt like.
Jack, we gave you like 3 days to prepare your Saturday.
I know,
You had
and
no
I
plan,
completely
and
cooked it.
you screwed it up. Just like, and
I
that-
let
I
them
hope
down over-
Friday was worth it, Jack.
It wasn't.
So is that what it was? You just went too hard on Friday. You didn't have
I watched the game at home in my bed.
in his bed.
That is
Oh,
as
it's just-
lame a cut his mic.
You're fired.
Go
Jack.
sit outside.
Good run.
Holy.
I was cooked,
Why?
and I had bad vibes the whole day. I'm like, these guys are gonna lose.
Because you were hungover.
Yes, I can't
What
do
time
the
is the game?
hungover shit.
3:30?
No, it was the night game.
5:30. And you were in
6.
bed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is so lame.
the Penguins had 10 shots through 2 periods of play.
Ew, Flyers were flying.
So the
Flyers look
Jack's
good.
prediction of Penguins in 4 is the first prediction to
yeah.
fall by the wayside.
Dang.
Did I say that?
You did. And you felt it. You said it with
I really
gusto. You felt you had some
But when
insight.
I woke up at 2 p.m. or whatever it was, hungover as shit, I was like, this is not going to go well.
Woke up at 2 p.m.
Yeah,
should
dude,
have
I was
went
up
and got
late.
yourself some taco time and just settled in and rebounded. Come on, man. Pull up your socks. I'm worried about Pittsburgh. I love the fact that Skinner's in net. That is kind of awesome.
He was all right.
Yeah, until he wasn't.
Yeah. You made a bunch of big saves and then the last one, you're like, Oilers fans, like, we've seen this before.
The
Mark
Marchand
statue.
goal? Oh, snipe.
It was a snipe. Needed a save there. It both is true.
That's a snipe, yeah, and then you're eliminated. You do not win the Stanley Cup if that's a snipe on your goal.
And that's why they didn't.
Rest
win
assured,
the
I will
last
be
two.
better tonight, and the Penguins will be better tonight. Yeah.
What's your plan tonight?
I don't need a plan. I'm just going to bring the energy.
You need a plan
There doesn't need to
because
be
you
a
didn't
plan.
have a plan Saturday and you pissed your bed. Like, and of course you need a plan.
Come on, Jack. Don't piss the bed.
The thing you have going for you, Jack, is and it even rhymes. Skinner, winner.
True.
You know?
Nope.
Get a winner.
Skinner dinner.
Yeah.
I don't put that game on Skinner at all. Like,
It's not on
It-
Skinner, but
it
your
just,
goaltender's
like-
got to help you out. And I thought the Flyers
Who had the better goalie?
It was a weird one. To your point, as fans, we sit here and watch. How could you come out flat? How could you not have? How do
Yeah.
you get 5 shots in the first period at home with the barn in? How do you do that? It is hard, right? I mean, obviously you played, and I'm guessing you've been on both sides where you're a fire wagon coming out and you're all over a team to start, or you're back on your heels and you can't get it going. I don't know what happened there with the Penguins to really look kind of lackluster.
Look behind the bench.
To blame Dan the man?
Look at Mr.
No,
Emotion
see.
behind the bench. Like, do you think he got them all wound up to play? Guy's sleeping back there.
Oh no.
Is he sleeping?
This Dan the man. You think talks in the Flyer dressing room, having a nap, looking at the computers, or is he getting the boys wound up? Flyers came out and they shit kicked the Penguins. That's what happened. Sorry,
Jack Stewart,
we're here
the
to take your
Penguins.
points or your win.
That looked exactly
your
like
women.
how we talk it.
We're gonna have this win, then we're gonna go out, hit the town. Some of the ladies.
Hello.
On the flip side,
You like
though,
winners?
the Flyers did look good.
The Flyers look like a competitive, fast bunch, and I don't know, like that Martone. Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Man,
Porter
Porter
Martone.
You've added a 30-goal guy.
Seems
It
like it.
sure look. You know what I mean?
Power
Like this
forward.
guy is kicking ass.
So
Yeah.
he was picked number 6 last summer and graduated from the O, went to NCAA, and has been on a heater since he arrived in Philly.
Unbelievable.
Like the
Yeah.
last 8 games of the regular season or whatever it was. I mean, he's been unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like you've added a top 3 forward to your.
Like here's a young John LeClaire. Just use this for the playoffs now.
This guy's all right. Get him the puck. They use him in all board situations. Like that's the other thing. It's like as a kid coming out of college on a 2A team that's been going this way since February 1st, that's a tough spot for Talkett to go, hey, you jump out there and go first line power play. And he did.
It's been undeniable.
It has to be. We see it, and we saw how good he played, and he's scoring goals, and he's getting shots. The brass and the coaching staff have to be going, well, this guy's undeniable. We have to put him out there. I'm sorry. Whoever got ice time cut, this guy's too good. Who's sitting out because Porter Martone came? Somebody.
Yeah.
You are ruffling feathers. But that guy's too good to sit. It's just too good.
Ruffle feathers, for sure.
Oh.
And Drysdale scores because I was just you kind of watches. Well, Cutter Goche, that's a tough guy to lose. But you did bring in Zegras, and you get Drysdale. So if Martone wants to be a prolific goal scorer, all of a sudden, maybe
do
he will.
anything about Cutter Goche. He's a dick and want it out of there. What are you going to do? Well, make him sit in the minors, or not even in the minors. Make him go back in the draft.
No, you were trading him for sure. And to be
So
fair, like
of-
Drysdale's a top 4 guy that
He's a
can eat
good goal,
minutes. Like it's
Yeah.
just not a goal scorer, which is the sexiest thing to have. Doesn't mean Drysdale's not good.
What are your thoughts on the Stars here?
I think the Stars are in a world of trouble. I think they're better than obviously a 6-1 loss.
I think there's more pressure on them in game 2 than any other team in the playoffs.
Because that's what I was going to ask. Of the teams that are, and we got a series to start tonight, but of the teams that are down 0-1, there's so much hockey left. But who are you most worried for?
Hintz is out. We don't know when he's going to be back. You know that Miro Haskins not 100 because his status has been up in the air for so long about game 1. The questions about Ottinger won't go away. Now there's some pretty nice goals that aren't his fault scored on him, but it's also outside of the series against the Flames. The resume is missing a signature.
That guy lets
series.
in 4 tonight. It's a shit show in Dallas.
It is. I think you have to start Casey DeSmith, and now Glenn Galton's like shit, like doing this kind of shit. Got the last guy gunned less than a year ago.
I think they're a good hockey team, but I also think that the Wild are a good hockey team, and they elevated them.
The Wild look nastier, hungrier, meaner, bigger, stronger, more.
It's one game, and we saw the
Precise.
Pittsburgh was flat, and maybe Dallas.
Yeah.
They were more everything. It was everything
were.
was more.
It was over early, like in the sense of just those goals started coming and they didn't stop. And it was like, okay, well, now can we move the clock to runtime or like, what do we do here? Because this thing's over.
And sometimes you the momentum and you don't read too much, but sometimes it is. It's where it's like, Minnesota was able to elevate. Where are you beating Minnesota? Where's their holes? What's their weaknesses?
Center ice in theory.
In theory.
Or maybe in net, right? Just the inexperience in net.
Yeah, but that guy might be a stud too. He's yet to prove
That
himself.
guy had the better numbers all year.
Are they? And that's what I'm getting at is that if some of these young teams, like a Montreal, I said it on Friday, this is their opportunity to become the big names in the playoffs. Wallstead, yeah, we've heard of him, but we don't know what he is because he's never done anything in the playoffs.
First year.
Hughes, are you going to be a Conn Smythe guy in the play? I think the Wild have a bunch of guys that are elevating and might be.
Kaprizov goal is a big one. You're the highest paid guy in the league. You've had a good year, but not a dominant year. Okay, put your stamp on a series.
Yes.
And now you see if Dallas can respond because they got some big name guys too. Like Jason Robertson, you want to get the bag secured this summer? Not sure if it happens if you flame out in round one.
No, you're gone if they.
Well,
Like,
he
they
had
probably turn you into other pieces.
Yeah, and he had the goal in
Sure.
the 6-1 loss, and I thought was one of the better star players. But it just looked like the Wild as a group were better prepared. They
100%.
were ready to roll.
Yep.
As a group.
Steve Hines, Glenn Gulletson. I don't know. Is there a difference? Gully's coached. Who's got a better resume? Hines does. Coaching matter?
Yeah, it's one game. They looked a lot better. I still think we got a long series, but Dallas has to be quite a bit better.
Yeah, for our sake, if not having skin in the game, a Stars win would be great. Let's tie this thing and head to St. Paul. The Wild fans will be
I say let the Wild get through in 4 so that they can actually put up a fight with
Colorado.
Yeah.
That would be like a devastating offseason for the Stars if that happened. Like
It would be.
you now have to do surgery. You can't just bring back the band. You just change the coach.
Heiskanen can't be hurt for them. He's too important. If he's hurt,
Well, and
if
again,
Ottinger's not going to stop the puck and be a star goaltender, then you're kind of. When do you figure that out? How many runs do you give him?
Yeah.
Jack, cut me off. I'm going to cough my
this is
head
about
off.
to die here. Let's get into water.
I'm going to tell you about Outdoor Dental. Dr. J. Patel, outdoor.dental is the website. Sedation dentistry. Outdoor Dental knows some patients, they have that kind of a dental anxiety. It's why they offer a range of sedation options to make your visit comfortable, relaxed, help you overcome that dental anxiety and fear, make you more comfortable, stress-free, full range of sedation options that are safe to your individual needs, comfort levels. Also allows a lot of work to get done in fewer visits, which is nice. Stop avoiding important oral health care and feel comfortable getting the treatment that you need. Patients relax and let the dental team at Outdoor Dental take care of the rest. Look and book your appointment, learn more, find out all that they're doing more than you might think. Outdoor.dental is the website. The sleep apnea treatment, the snoring treatment, sedation dentistry. Got that Invisalign. Get your chiclets all nice and straight. Advanced dental technology. And Dr. J's been doing it for years. The rest of the dental field looks and says, God, this guy, he's lapping the field here. How do we keep up with Dr. J?
He's the
I don't know
Dr.
the
J of
answer.
dentistry.
I don't know the answer to that, sadly. I don't know what to tell you. I'll throw this in here before I forget. I had said last week that Bonton was there was a collaboration coming up. And it's barbecue season. It's grilling weather.
Okay.
And our buddy Greg has teamed up with, oddly enough, another one of our partners, Temple Golden Lager.
Oh,
Another one of those things.
yes.
You're having some buddies. Hey, we're gonna watch the game, have some drinks, have whatever. Maybe you can't have 3, 4, 5 beers at your buddies, and you just don't do that sort of thing. Here's what's going on. There's the Temple Golden Lager. That's Bonton Meats. Right now, you buy 4 AAA Alberta, either tenderloin, ribeye steaks, sirloin, strip loins, or the T-bones. You're going to get a 6-pack of Temple absolutely free. So you're getting your golden lager, your beers, and your steaks. All to say, like, come on now. What else do you want?
Talk about convenient, Dino.
That's what it's
One-stop
all about
shopping.
right there. So love it. Temple Golden Lager. Been a great partner of ours. Appreciate them a great deal for what they're doing. Of course, Greg, Bonton's, they're an OG. They're a day one. They're a day oneer. Temple Golden Lager, drinktemple.com is their website, templ.com. And of course, with Bonton, they're up in Crowfoot, just firing out.
I got an idea for you, Dean.
Yeah.
You know those delicious chickens?
Oh,
Yeah.
You stick that Temple, the old beer can.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sure. Flavor. Bonton Meat. Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner. Best meat in Delhi, 25 consecutive years. 28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest. So for a limited time, you get your 4 AAA Alberta tenderloin, ribeye, strip loin, or T-bones. Get a 6-pack of Temple absolutely free. That is what's going on there. I'll throw this one in.
I ate a T-bone and filet yesterday. And New York strip.
same
What?
season? Or
What? Yes.
good meals.
I'm not joking. I had steak and eggs for breakfast.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And then I had marinated for far too long, almost, some steaks that needed to be cooked. 4 beautiful fat fillets. Lunch. And then, as I sat on the couch watching the Sabres, a little bit depressed, had the goosebumps to start the game. I went and grilled up a nice, big, juicy T-bone.
Jeez.
What a day.
So he's a carnivore. That's what I'm hearing. So Rhett, do you eat meat?
I love that it's I need a snack. What are you gonna sandwich? A T-bone.
Chips, T-bone. Oh, okay.
Probably a T-bone. That's where I'm gonna
Nice.
go.
That was good. You know who else loved it?
The dog.
Chunky Monkey.
Yes, I bet he did.
Bones in the backyard.
Chunky Monkey. Love him.
Nice. I can't remember if it was before. I guess it was before we started because it's like, well, are you getting to Buffalo to see the Sabres play? And you had kind of said it's not really one of those things where I just get to go, being that the shoveler, her family's there, the kids are going to want to go. It's all hands. Everyone's going to be going, which makes it trickier. What's the probability? When
I was holding out. I still had hopes on Saturday night that, all right, Retro's known to do things kind of by, is it the seat of your pants?
Sure. Spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment. I still had, if I wake up at 6, I know there's a flight at 8. I could be in Toronto by 1. It was there. But it was like, I brought it up and, oh yeah, we'd love to go. What?
I didn't say we.
Was it a we comment?
Yeah.
Did I misspeak?
The royal we.
yeah,
So instead of a funsy sports trip for Rhett, it's a family
In-laws.
get together, and it's costing about 10. And I'm like,
It's a lot of flights and a lot of tickets and a
So
lot
5
of shuttles
flights.
and a lot of luggage and a lot of.
I guarantee they're going to want to go to the game. They're not giving the tickets away, so that's another 25 hundo, and we'll probably be there for 2 games, so that's 5 US.
oh,
Oh boy, okay.
you
But I
got
did
to
not
want
have
it
to
for
watch
sure.
that last night.
Yeah. There was
But if
also
Montreal and Buffalo
yeah.
get through, I guarantee you I'm going. I might even
2 best buildings.
I
in the
might
league.
take the DUG because the DUG is a big Habs fan.
you.
That'd be fun.
But then I got to pay for him to drink and eat. It's like, oh my God.
You're also you'll be healthier by then, round 2 as well.
I cannot stop coughing. It is still. I don't know how long I'll hang on, folks. I need this AI to really,
don't know
I
how.
really need this.
It's nice
AI.
knowing you. Yeah, it was nice knowing you.
Look, I'm going to cough again.
I know there was also the issue of what to do with your dog.
Oh yeah, the dog.
Last time you had that issue, you just stopped
you
at
know
your
what to do
house.
I know where to take him. Jack's sitting in his bed by himself. He'd love a pooch. to
That's
smell.
true. Yeah, Jack, you're the guy for it.
Can you take dogs to Ranchman's? That's a good question.
Let's do this, shall we?
It is time for the Pinder Report for our great friends at Village Honda. Great to see them Friday at the draft. Anthony and the gang. Didn't take any Oilers. God bless them. The big buy-in's on right now. $2 million to buy vehicles, whether you're returning a lease or you have an extra set of wheels around. Complimentary appraisals at villagehonda.com, or go say hi in the Northwest Auto Mall. We're going to start a Flames Nation and get right into the playoff hockey because you get so excited about playoffs, you forget about garbage bag day. Craig Conroy spoke at length, as did numerous players, about the season that was and how they move forward. Question was asked about, do you want to speed this along? You're going slow. His answer was, you want to do it the right way. So whichever way the right way is, that's what they're going to do. Retro.
How the hell does he know what the right way is?
He's got a crystal
call
ball.
us, did he?
He's watching the show. That's how he knows what the right way is. Yeah, very good. Other Flames news from the weekend. Devin Cooley, Marty Pospisil, they're off to the Worlds. Very good. Brad Treliving is running the Canadian team. Still waiting on some big names there. We talked to Dreger on Friday. No word if Bedard is in or not. Remember Arseny Sergeyev, the netminder that stole game 82? And
That goalie. Yeah.
Saboteur 2.0. He kept going. He just had another weekend with, 27 save NHL win, and then a 44 save AHL win.
Jesus, Lifferton and Sutter. Get those guys to play some D, 44 shots.
It's been ugly on the defensive side of the puck. And that's what happens when you lose your Kuznetsovs and your
Stavers. All of them.
And Miramanovs down. Weird.
Well, there you go, Craig. Find some D to help out.
Just signed a guy, right? The old Denver University captain. Right side D. Here's Saturday's finals from day one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Canes smothered the Senators in a heavy-hitting, low-scoring affair. Any comments as we go?
I want to see Ottawa. Got to score some goals here.
Disallowed goal loomed large in that one. 6-1. Wild stomp the Stars. All eyes on Dallas tonight. It's a 7:30 start Mountain. We'll see if they can bounce back from that embarrassing performance. And Jack, your Penguinos, like you, hungover, full of regret, mistakes, and embarrassment.
That is correct.
What do we have tonight? Where are you at, Jack? What's the Jackometer at?
You're a 10, by the way, on
I was
Friday.
a 10 on Friday.
Yeah, where's it
I'm
now?
at like a 2 right
Oh,
now. I just, like,
geez.
these guys couldn't even enter the zone. I don't know what
A
defensive
2.
structure Philly's running, but it was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch.
Like
It's funny you mentioned the defensive
Jackometer
structure.
out. Is it out of 5 or out of 10?
No,
Like
it's
two?
a 10.
It was 10
Oh,
last week.
10 out of 10.
I don't think it has numbers 3 through 7. I've never heard them. It's only 1, 2, 3, or
Yeah,
like
that's
8,
true.
9, 10. It's a very odd calibration for sure.
Yeah.
Talkit is brought up multiple times in multiple places. Met with Pete DeBoer before he got the job on Long Island. Said, I need help figuring out this D zone. We got a good team, but we're giving up too much. They've been unbelievable since the Olympic break at smothering chances, and they look like a Rick Tocchet team who wants to smother you, play tight, not allow chances. And when you're playing against Sid, Melk, and Tang, and Carlson, and others, game one looked like it couldn't have gone better for Philly.
100%.
Okay, keep moving.
Don't embarrass us again, Jack.
Come on,
I mean,
Jack.
okay.
I picked the Penguins. Don't make me look bad.
Red, who did you pick?
He stayed with Philly. He was wavering and then decided to stick with Philly.
Hmm.
He knows talking. Brett knows good coaching when he sees it.
I think he kind of took both, but
No, I
I
didn't.
made him-
Pinder was not allowing it. He was
not
all
on my
over me
fucking watch.
because we got so much on the line.
That's right.
and guys are so good at paying bets.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Quick
Prompt.
payouts on the
Yeah.
debts.
Lots of interest.
Let's go to Buffalo.
You don't
all
want the
eyes,
vig.
all eyes are on Buffalo. Safe to say they're wound up. This is like hours before the Sunday opener against the Bruins. That's whoopsies. Okay. Lots of you're under what looks like an overpass next to poor Cam Neely is taking some.
Forearm shivers.
The vibes are elite, Dino. The first playoff game in Buffalo in 14 years. The swag's good. The ticket prices are through the roof. The outside parties are nuts. They were even jumping in Lake Erie. Now, you know Kurt Russell, the
I
actor?
saw this.
All right, let's take it from here.
Oh,
Why-
what? You
Rhett, lived in Buffalo, how warm are the waters of Lake Erie?
Those waters would be very crisp right now.
What about when it's almost 0 degrees?
I love
in
the Sabre. I
mid-April?
want one of those Sabres to
Yes.
drink out of.
I read yesterday they sold out. They're
No shit.
gone.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll
is
get more
he in
soon. but-
Buffalo, though.
I don't know the Russell tie-in,
Yeah.
Kurt and Wyatt. I don't know if this is just blatant branding for some alcoholic beverage company, but I'm down with it. I like
It's
swimming in
totally
Lake Erie.
fine. Yes,
It's gonna be tough to live in Buffalo.
They are tough.
There you go.
Buffalonians, absolutely.
You know who's tough is offensive linemen. They're the big boys. They got to protect the quarterback. They're on the Zamboni. Look at this in the intermission.
Go get him, boys.
Hey, you got some beef. How much does that Zamboni weigh all of a sudden?
I'm shocked there's only
So
one
cool.
guy with a shirt off, to be
I
honest.
know that is a little disappointing. We've seen the Tennessee Titans get into the mix in Nashville Predators games. All right, I like it. Sabres getting in on the mix. Let's you heard the goal that gave the Sabres their first lead of the night. It was 0-2 and then 1-2, 2-2, and then finally they take a lead. Here is no audio from the broadcast. This is just the clean feed. That for about a week there. Yeah.
It should be ending now.
Yeah. They can learn a little bit from Montreal in that regard.
Yeah, you do not have to shorten the horn.
The
Yeah.
Montreal guy
There were a lot of
definitely is
people,
not
and
shy.
it was actually my kid. That's the
Right. Yeah.
Local.
Dan Dunleavy, Rob Ray broadcast. So they had better sound for sure.
No question. The scenes outside the building might be even better than inside the building. It's starting to snow, Rhett, in Buffalo, and look as that
It's
goal
not the hippo tank.
goes in.
They're going to have a hard time keeping these folks close.
Holy.
I like how they're bringing fence back.
If we
Harps
put a
off.
barricade up, that'll hold them back. Oh yeah. Do we need to anchor it or anything? No, I mean,
Nah,
how bad's it
it's,
gonna get?
it's only been 14 years. They're not that wound up. Unbelievable scenes. The best.
I think 10 minutes earlier, a different scene.
Totally. Yeah, it was crickets and what the hell's happening? Are we screwed? And instead, a 1-0 series lead. Great stuff. That was one of 4 games we saw yesterday. How about this comeback? 2 goals down in the third period. Andy win it in regulation. 7:58 left in the game. Only the New York Americans in 1940 did it with less time.
Great New York Americans. What a squad.
That is surprising. Now, many have gone to overtime where people have completed the comeback, but to win in regulation, down 2-0 with less than 8 minutes left, second best comeback in the third period, second latest of all time.
Brad, have you talked to anyone that was at the game, like Razor or anyone yet? Or
No.
No.
He hasn't made his rounds yet.
That's made his rounds.
I don't need to talk to him to find out what it was
No,
like.
I know.
It was a madhouse. So
Here are your other finals on Sunday. Avs did get past the Kings. It wasn't sexy, but they got it done. Habs looked like they were going to blow it late, and then instead they won it late. A power play in overtime. Slavkovsky, the hat trick. And then the other game we haven't mentioned a ton about. Vegas was down 1-0 and 2-1. They come back to win 4-2 at home in the Mammoth first ever playoff game. Logan Cooley scoring their first ever playoff goal. Your Slavdog, 3 goals, big spot. He's played 2 Olympics, playoffs last year. He was unbelievable for, I believe, Slovakia. And now just a hat trick and get like he's starting to get the rep of a big game guy.
Pretty solid work there to take him at 1 because there was
kind
some
of earning it.
Shane Wright was the what thought to be the safe pick, and then the OHL
Yeah,
didn't
but
play, and then this
Everyone
guy-
was a COVIDiot at that time.
there was a lot of COVIDiocy for sure.
Speaking of idiots, I'm going to duck out, man.
Bye.
No, it's
Bye.
easy.
Watch your hip.
Hip resurfaced.
The one thing with Tampa that's a little bit curious, fellas, like we know they have the experience. You certainly would probably pick Vasilevsky against these unknown guys if you had a gun to your head. Doesn't mean they can't be outplayed. But what's going on with Victor Hedman? John Cooper says Hedman is slowly starting to get some ice time and that he's around and he'll be with the team, but probably unavailable. That was for game 1. I don't like the sounds of that.
2 things. Well, 2 things. I do not. If a guy says personal reasons, it ain't none of my business, and we don't need to report on it. Sucks for the Lightning, but
Yeah. And so I guess the personal stuff aside, it sounds like he's dealing with some injury or
we don't know.
Yeah.
So leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
I just, if they say personal, that is a big bag you could keep,
be anything.
right? And
Yeah.
so it's none of our business.
Okay, fair enough.
That's how I feel about when a guy says a personal reason. If he's got a bad hip like the boom cat,
Mhm.
well, get your ass out there.
One thing we will stick our noses in. PK Subban's wardrobe
Oh,
decisions.
Some people.
Is it me or does that look like a grade 3 teacher? PK Subban is wearing those pants and it's not AI. The top is even almost as strange. Jack, is this the style? Is this sty? As my kids would say.
mean, I haven't seen this, but
I know
I'll
baggy.
tell you where you're
is-
not going to see that sty. Where Jack was hanging out on Friday night because he's going to get his ass rolled out there.
What are those
Oh, PK, what are you doing? He tries so hard.
Maybe a little
Too much. He really wants to be awesome. Oh, that's the worst wardrobe I've ever seen on an NHL broadcast.
I don't know.
And I'm sure there's been some horrible choices, but wow. Out of the curve, PK. You got us there. Tonight's games. Let's take a peek. Flyers, Penguins.
There we go.
5 o'clock Mountain. Jack's going to be better. He's not hungover. He's not going to be lying in bed at dinner time like a soft coward. He'll be ready to go.
Jack, I expect a photo of you with beer and whiskey and
Okay.
nachos and wings and whatever.
Shirt
else.
off.
Brisket, like,
Flexing.
yes.
Doing push-ups outside.
Shirtless.
Let's go.
Or
Get fired up.
I'm locked in
with the
today.
Penguins tie on.
That's right. Ottawa needs to bounce back as well. They had their chances, but Carolina is just so good at playing low
I
event
hate
hockey.
Carolina, but they looked real
They
solid.
looked really good. And Freddie Anderson, no one wants to give them love.
Well,
Shut out to start the
I'll tell
postseason.
you what. This is free advice for the Sens. Maybe a little accidentally on purpose with old Freddie. Freddie is
Yeah.
fragile.
He is certainly bubble wrap goalie. Hurt all the time. Wild looked excellent in game 1. We'll see if Dallas bounces back and we get our first game 1 and only game 1 of the Monday. The final game 1 of all the 8 opening round series.
Why is this on a Monday night?
They must have had some huge festival going on in Edmonton because
all
it's the
those
festival
festivals, that's
capital.
right. Damn it.
It's Ed Fest and
Yeah.
all the other things.
Idiot
It's
Fest.
definitely not a one thing city. It's much more than just a hockey team because they have the
Other stuff.
old mall, I guess. 8 p.m. start from the cultural capital. And we'll see what Leon Draisaitl's availability is. And if he does go, what he looks like.
Too much Oiler talk.
Some whispers about his health. Junior hockey, let's go. Canadian Hockey League. Oh, baby. We finished round 2, Jack.
Wow. There's
So just tell me the teams that have moved on. They will have
the big
4.
fat
You are
dog.
kicking this in the teeth.
He really is. The
Mhm.
Bar,
Yeah.
Kit Kat, the WSR, Montreal, Chicago, Rue, and Blob.
All right. Thank you, Jack. Penticton Bees
Penticton
came
came
back from
back.
0-2 in
Yeah.
that series to win in 6. The expansion team is off to the Western Conference Finals in the Western League. Let's show you the bracket, what remains in the Western League. Medicine Hat a sweep, PA a sweep. They'll play each other. And then Everett against Penticton. Winners advance to the Ed Chenault Cup Finals.
I believe so, yeah.
I think that's probably what they call it. Thoughts on the Hat?
They're in for a battle. That's
PA is loaded.
PA is yes.
I believe both those teams are in the top 10 in the CHL.
I
In
believe
late
so as
rankings?
well.
Yeah.
Everett's would be way
Everett.
up there. Penticton, what a showing for a first-year squad.
Boy, Fred Harvison, good work.
Yep.
Calgary FC was in action on the weekend. You can see the game on TSN Saturday afternoon. A draw in Forge, 0-0. You'll take the points. You'll split them on the road. That moves them to 2-0-1. A draw with 2 victories. It's top of the table, Tommy.
Well, that's how he does it.
Tommy boy.
Top of the table, Tommy. 0-0 draw at Stinkin' Forge.
Has Tommy been the coach
Yeah.
since the inception of this?
Yes, and
Yeah.
the PDL outfit that preceded Calgary FC. Yes,
Wow.
we love Tommy. He's a Calgary icon, you know.
He sure is.
He really is.
He will have his team at home this weekend. It is the Paw Patrol game. I know it's a big one for you.
Oh,
Rhett.
love Paw Patrol.
Big Paw Patrol guy. Are you who's your guy there?
I forget.
You
now.
Rebel or you Rebel on the double?
I think they've added guys.
Sky's she
Since
flies
we've
helicopter.
been watching, I think there's been more and more added.
Yeah, it's not getting smaller. I know that. Jack, you a big Paw Patrol guy?
No, I don't think I haven't had the pleasure to watch, but
Well, if you get
maybe I
busy
should.
making babies, you could.
Yeah.
He was well, I'll leave that alone. Enter Toronto's first visit to Calgary to face the Cavalry. That's coming up Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain.
You don't wait. On this weekend?
What?
Innisfail. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Not ideal. Finally, a couple dumb things. They've closed the Pinder Report on this Monday. Let's take a look at. I think this was at Greta, Jack.
No,
this
it's
is
not.
Jack at Greta.
This
Right?
is me.
Yeah, this is Jack at Greta. Look at this. He's
Really?
getting really good at this. It almost is so good you'd think it's AI, but then look at the balls, watch how they bounce, look at some of the odd misses. Like it has to be real.
Oh, this guy's a pro. He's got the
He's
jersey.
got the jersey. You can't just AI that jersey.
This is like some sort of competition.
It's a full minute. He might miss 3. Like it's unbelievable. This is why Jack was so exhausted.
Well, I gave my kids shit yesterday for not trying to accomplish anything in life, so here we go. I'm gonna send them this. This will motivate.
That's right. You could be this guy. He's got a shirt that says basketball star. That is so mental. It's a minute. Look, it's still going.
It's too long.
It's
Is what
way
it
too
is.
long.
Shut it off.
We're
please.
so close
This
to
is
the end.
Painful.
Like that's insane. I don't know how you do that. A lot of practice, Jack. That's how you do it. There. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And finally, maybe one of the reasons Jack was so banged up on for the game on Saturday, he snuck off to Pittsburgh, I think. Check out the fan in the Pittsburgh shirt behind the batter. The black Pittsburgh.
So kind of
Oh, Jack. What? There's Jack. Look at him. What a creep. On camera?
This is complete.
Dollar hot dog night. Jack, get out of there.
Oy.
Oh, 2 minutes for holding, Jack. That's your Pinder Report. On
2
this
minutes
Monday.
for putting
April
things that
20.
don't need to be on.
Village Honda, the spring tire event is on. You can save up to $140 on a set of tires. See, last week we would have told you by winners. This week we're telling you probably by summer.
No,
Whatever
no.
you need, wherever the tread's left, you need tires, go save some money. VillageHonda.com for more information.
Didn't we decide that there were no winters?
Maybe
It was
winters are just
summers.
regulars.
Yeah,
and summers of the
yeah.
season. Yeah,
Go
that's
get
what
some
we decided.
summers.
Or regulars, whatever you need. Save $140. That is your Pinder Report on the Monday. Dean's gone.
Yep.
I didn't know he had hip issues.
He's supposed to be the picture.
I thought
of
he was
health.
the healthy
I
one.
thought
yeah.
last week we were saying this is Mr. Health. He jinxed himself.
I'm feeling
Right.
better. You're feeling
Coming around.
coming around. Jack, that was just a hangover. That's fine.
All right today.
T's and P's.
It's finally nice out. I hope his hip comes around for him. I know he loves to walk.
Big walker, loves the dog
Loves
parks.
walking.
Yeah,
Big
Yeah.
walker.
dog park defense. Okay, Jack, we need to do super chats and bets. Anything else that's pressing?
Not that I know of.
No. Let's get to it. We'll start with our bets. Bet365. Have you heard about this early payout from Bet365?
Sure have, Ryan.
It is phenomenal. Your team gets up 3-0 in the NHL. You're going to get paid early. Love that. Why wait for the end of the game to get paid? Ready to move on to the next puck drop? That's why Bet365, an official partner of the NHL, has the 3-goal early payout. If the team you're riding goes up 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Get the app. There you go. If you watched Ottawa, Carolina, you saw one of the greatest wet blanket jobs of all time. 2 goals total. Maybe that doesn't hold, but it is still in Carolina, and I still have the wiggle room. 5.5 is the over-under. I'm going to take the under at plus money. And the Ducks and the Oilers. The Ducks aren't good at defense, but they sure can score. I'm going to take over 6.5, which is a much bigger total. but still feel like that's a doable thing. Not parlayed, single bets, 2 right there. Thoughts, Retro?
I just want an Ottawa win. I like how they
Do you have
play.
the odds of
I'm
the
kind
Ottawa
of
win?
into it. What?
Are you looking at the odds for the Ottawa?
No, I
can
had
get
a
those
new.
for you.
I wrecked my phone yesterday.
You got another new phone?
No,
Oh my God.
it's always hard.
I think Carolina's going to sweep them.
Ottawa plus 125 tonight. Carolina minus 150. Penguins are minus 150. The sports folks at Bet365 think they're going to tie this thing up, Jacko.
Okay, that's good.
Dallas minus 135 and the Oilers minus 180. That's probably a typo because we all know the Ducks are going to.
Ducks are dominating.
So
Just
good,
ask
guys. So
McLeod
good.
Law.
Yeah, so good. So good. Let's get to our super chats. You viewers on the YouTube channel, you want your comment read on the show? Attach a monetary donation to the Youth Centers of Calgary to your comment. We'll get them the money. You get your comment on the show. This is Chris from Long Island, 803, $5. Hey guys, trade proposal from the Islanders. Coronado Cooley and one of the Flames' top 2 second rounders for Barzal. I don't think that's way off in terms of value on each side of the ledger. I would like to know what contractually Mr. Barzal's owed.
Yeah, how old is Barzal? He would be in the right age.
Because you like the whole idea of Zegras. I mean, we didn't know what the cost would be for a Flames acquisition, but you said, hey, look, that might work. Do you feel the same way about Barzal?
He's 28. He had 72 points in 81 games last year. I'd say yes to this.
He's a centerman?
Yes.
He is a center.
Oh, just huge.
Well, and look, Cooley had one great year. That does not mean he's an ace.
We got Sergeyev or whoever else.
Sergeyev, maybe find another Cooley. Cooley was readily available for anyone in the NHL 2 years ago.
I don't know that
Coronado
the Islanders would do this.
They got a lot of center depth. I do like where Coronado's at, and you're getting a much older player, but I think you're going to get the better player in Barzal, and they're so thin at center. Actually, don't think that's a crazy. I feel like that package is close.
Again, I don't know that the Islanders do it.
Yeah.
What's the?
Well, they would say, look, we got a cost-controlled young sniper. We can play with somebody, and maybe they like the upside on.
I don't know their lineup at all. I don't know their.
They need a backup goalie. David Rittich was not good enough. They need someone to spell Sorokin more.
I'll tell you what, going to find a backup goalie, I don't think you pay.
Barzal makes 9.15 till 2031. Yeah, I kind of with Rhett, the more I think about it, I think the Isles might say no. Who's the best player in the deal? Well, it's Barzal by a mile.
Barzal, so clearly.
Are you so deep at center ice that
you're desperate to get rid of him?
you just can't make room for Barzal? I don't know that that's accurate.
And is the second round
Top 2 second round.
So they have their own in the Rangers. So
I know
it's
a second round pick. Is that?
It's not much. It's a 1 in 3
2
chance
picks
at a
in
hockey
top
player.
40.
So Cooley and the second rounder are kind of like thrown in to sweeten the pot.
You have to love Cooley and Coronado, don't you?
Yeah.
You probably don't love Barzal enough. I would say, Chris from Long Island, if you're the GM, you're going to get fired if you make that deal. Thank you for the super chat, though. We appreciate the $5.
I would do it if I'm a Flames.
Yeah, hell yeah. Jester Private. They tricking me into saying something I shouldn't say. I'll just do the Mose Tavern thing there. $10. Tampa fans chanting USA while booing Hudson and cheering for points Cirelli, Radish, Hagel. An interesting way to go about their lives. Yeah, you know what? The USA chant is incredibly obnoxious and annoying, but it is effective at sporting events where countries are playing countries.
I think it's perfect. It just pisses everyone off.
It is peak dumb, and so
Is
that's
it
how
dumb
you.
with Pinder?
Oh, it's incredibly dumb. Yes,
But they're Americans. They're just chanting their country name. Like
so if you think,
Yeah, but it's at a local team event.
it's club sport, not international
I understand. It's they're
So
not
if-
watching Team USA
So
play.
it-
They're just chanting the country they live in.
and does that sound smart or stupid?
Why would it be stupid?
Wouldn't you
Well,
chant?
does anyone else
lightning,
chant the name of the country they live in
lightning?
at club sports on Earth?
Like if you go to the
No.
Flames game, should we be chanting?
Canada, Canada. When Matty Coronado's out there with
If the
Devin Cooley and
Oilers
Ned Wolf.
tonight idiots up north start chanting Canada.
You would think it was
no, but I
insanely
actually
stupid.
think the Americans just do it to piss off the Canadians. Like I think it's just
yeah, but it's a rink full of.
It's a rink full of
I
Americans.
think you're over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the only people mad about it are Canadians.
No, everyone's mad about it at the Olympics and everywhere they go. Americans are
No, I mean like
not as cool as Americans
Yes.
think they are internationally. They're very loud and obnoxious.
I can see chanting USA at a
Yeah. You're at the World Cup,
Olympics,
Ryder
Cup, or whatever.
World
they are.
Championships, 4 nations, Ryder Cup for sure. Club sports is just dumb. So if you want to
It
look
makes
dumb,
no
keep it up.
sense.
doesn't Canada push the Canada versus US narrative in the Stanley Cup finals like every year?
Media tries, but I mean, whatever. That's
Again, we call them dumb too.
like
When
we
they do
crushed
do that.
Frank
Oh,
for suggesting that. Who's an American?
That is true. That
right?
is dumb.
It's the
Like
same
it's-
as the Oilers saying, "Well, you live in Alberta."
You gotta try for us. We don't understand
on, Doc.
rivalries.
Doc,
Brett. Okay, so the team I hate the most and my most near rival, I have to cheer for them. I don't know if that doesn't make sense to me. Thank you, Jester Private. I agree with you. Jack does not. Maybe he's dumb American.
It's a good point by you.
Maybe. You can't read.
No, I agree. It's stupid. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just
'Cause it
think
becomes this
anything
whole
dumb
political-
is just trolling, then you think everything's funny. But like some of the stuff actually matters.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's that serious.
This
It's a hockey
probably
game.
doesn't a lot.
I don't think it motivates your squad, and if
No.
if you can get 20,000 people that think that they're trolling together, okay, whatever.
Okay. You show those Habs watching the French broadcast. You show those fans. Next, let's go. Philip S. 1988, 199. As a Stars fan, guys, I am nervous about tonight. There shouldn't be a more nervous fan base than the Stars.
You are not going to go down 0-2. And you're not going to be able to lose both at home and come back and win 4, I don't think, against a Wild squad.
What do you think of the Penticton Bees? You can just lose the first 2 at home and then reel off 4 wins in a row to move on.
She's a tough.
It's George. Carson Carroll's season over.
Bad. It was bad reffing.
Was it bad reffing?
Prince George.
Feel for them.
I'd be nervous too.
You
Phil.
called the head coach of the Wild Steve Hines the other day. It's John Hines.
Sorry, Steve Hines.
You
I
said it,
played,
and I'm like, am I crazy? Is
I
Steve
played
Hines
with
acting?
Steve Hines. That's
Okay,
why.
yeah, good. Todd Warner.
Mhm.
Sorry, you're Rhett. That's my bad. I work with Rhett Warner. Next, super chat.
That's it.
Oh,
What? We're on a roll.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot tomorrow.
Depends.
I don't know how tonight's gonna go, but whichever way it goes,
We can only.
I think
hope and
it'll be a
pray.
good day for the kids.
Do we have any hope for the Ducks?
No.
They looked
Very
really good at
little.
times this year.
Not lately.
I think they're a talented squad that goes for it, and they can't shut down anyone. And you're playing against the
Yeah.
highest score. Like, no,
it's not a good.
you're going to
matchup, Jack.
outscore the Oilers.
Now, if the Butcher wants to go at Leon Draisaitl's knee in the first shift, that might level the playing field a bit if Leon plays. But
Oh, they'll definitely have a game plan, and the Oilers goaltending.
Quenneville's
can-
been there, but he's
No.
he traded chances. He's not a guy that's locked it down. That's not how he won his cups.
No.
He let the horses run.
and the Oilers goaltending can really.
Oh, Stars.
Yeah,
They got 2 options there. That's going
Yeah.
to be intimidating for Anaheim.
I'd like to see
Which
both get an
superstar?
opportunity.
Yeah, I would too.
Playing both tonight means things are going well.
Yeah, the last 3 against the Ducks, the Oilers won 7-4, lost 6-5, and won 4-2.
Do you like my over pick? 2 or 3. 2 wins in the last 10 games for the Ducks. I'm going to go back a month and tell you where they were in the standings because they had this division like
Felt like they had first kind of locked up for a while.
they did. I was quite happy with the futures ticket and then had to cash out. It was not good. A month ago was April 20th. The Anaheim Ducks had a 3-point lead and a
March
game in
20th?
hand. It's April 20th today.
I know a month ago was April 20th.
It was March 20th. Sorry. Did I say April? Smell burnt toast. Am I okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, they had leads and games in hand. Frittered the division away. Ew. 2 wins in their last 10. I will say they can score, but it feels like Edmonton's the last team you want to get in a track. meet
That's
with.
just it. It's like, oh, they can score. Well, can the other team score? Are they good at that? Are you good at shutting down the other? So if you can score, do you shut? Oh, they're
Now, if Trouba wants to throw some heavy hits.
Hey, there's always a way.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Go do it. I am not going to critique them if they find a way.
A lot of good, exciting young players and a nice group of veterans that have played a lot of playoff hockey. I think of Alex Killorn, Chris Kreider, Gudis, Trouba, Granlund. But they just haven't looked right for 2-3 weeks. So we'll see if they can flick the switch tonight or flip it.
Flip
Flick
it,
it.
I think is what.
Either or.
I think if you flick, that'll hurt.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Ow. I recommend a flip now that I think about it. Jack, how was the show today?
Oh, we got another super chat.
Great show. Ken Alicia is back with a vengeance. $5. I look forward to watching Cry-Cytle fall apart.
I hope so, but it doesn't.
He played with a broken ankle against the Flames in 22 and was a force in that series. So if he's playing through something that is not good, it does not mean he can't make an impact. And that's what
I hope he doesn't play. I want him to stay safe.
Yes, stay safe.
Take your time.
Stay safe. Thank you, Ken.
Let your goaltending win this series.
Sure.
Stud. I was watching some Oilers Nation stuff. I mean,
they have full on belief in
the goalies came in with capes on and saved the year. They're superstars.
These guys are
Never
stars.
mind this McDavid stuff.
What was it? The best goalie since Cam Talbot? Is that what?
Oh, they're just it's been unbelievable. Well, at least it's a large sample, and it's definitely not a guy that was on waivers a year ago.
Let's hope they feel like Jack does today.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Are we doing tankathons or do we quit? I'm trying to remember.
I voted
Rhett
quit.
said, yeah, I don't think we need to see it again.
I think we could probably ramp it up week of. May 5 is the draft lottery. It's actually closer than you think.
Is that next week?
It's not far.
2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Do we have a plan yet?
Yeah, we have a plan.
Okay. Can't share plan?
Not
I don't
yet.
even know.
That means we don't have a plan, Jack.
No, I was texting with someone this morning, and I have a phone call after the show. So we're in the finalizing stages, it sounds like, but I need to be sure that we are before we start saying
all dialed.
We're going to welcome you to join us, whether it's on the interwebs or at a venue in town. Or
I will or won't be there, depending on the round 2 of Habs Sabres.
If you have to go to Buffalo and Montreal, we will excuse you and be proud of you and jealous and all the FOMO because that might be the greatest second round series we'll ever see. Those two buildings.
That's how I roll.
Go Sabres. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. See you, buddies.